fight in war.
Hey, it's Tom. I'm down in my radio room. Yep, finally the weather cooled off enough that I could be down here without having the wall shaker air conditioner on. And so I've fired up my RSP DX SDR, and I'm using, let me show you what I'm using for an antenna system. I'm using this right here. This is the K-480WLA. I reviewed this about 6 weeks or 2 months ago. It was sent to me by Guzizu. This is my primary antenna right now. The loop is outside. It's up about 12 feet in the air, not very high. It's got this nice amplifier, and I don't even have it set to the right band. You can set to the various bands. When you first turn it on, it's in the all band mode. And then you can select shortwave, airband, medium wave, FM, UV, 6, and something else. I don't know what that other is. I don't read Chinese. So let me go back to here. Close this down. Oh, by the way, this is on sale right now. And let me just see what happens when I select shortwave band. Does it make a difference? Okay, there's shortwave band. Yes, it definitely made a difference. I really like this antenna system. I don't have to have it very high in the air. It's not too directional, maybe a tiny bit, not too directional, but it does a good job. The solar flux indexes are pretty good. Let me see if I can show them to you real quick here. Right here. So we got solar flux index of 128. We want it to be over 100. The A index is 11. That's a little noisy. We want it to be down around 5. The K index is 1.67, which is very good. So not too bad. So we're going to do a little band scanning here and see what we can pick up. Turn the mute off. And I'll start to scan, or continue to scan.
And an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of thine house hath eaten me up, and the reproaches of them that reproach thee have fallen upon me.
Here we go. I must have a delay pretty long. Let me pause, check my delay. Oh yeah. Change that to 5. Okay. Close that. Start to scan. Now I've got.
The kingdom of God is. You can only know what the kingdom of God is.
Let me mute here. I've got the display. Oh, come on, quit scanning. Stop. Mute. I haven't been down here for a while. So I got to retrain myself. I've got the display here zoomed out because I'm running the plug-in Fran, which, if you saw earlier, it shows possible station identifications from a database, which on this computer, that database is really old. I need my friend who makes databases for me to make a new database for me so I can put it on this computer. Anyway, that's why you don't see the red marker here for where frequency it's on. I can change the zoom back and you see what happens, but you can see the red marker. But there's so many stations in the database around the same frequencies that it's just cluttered. I've never been able to get the red line here, which is an indication of the frequency it's on, to track in zoom mode. If you know how to do that, please let me know. So I got my choice. I could either have it like that, pretty cluttered, and I can track the marker here, the red marker, or zoom out, and then I can read these things a lot better. So let's zoom back out temporarily. And you see right about here, it says possibly China Radio 1. Okay, let's go. Let's leave it there. Let's scan, resume scanning. Nope, don't hear anything. Now there's possibly China Radio. Let me pause. See what I said, after 5 seconds I can't catch it. See, I don't see the marker now because I got it zoomed out. It'll show up here in a few seconds. Okay, pause. Okay. I don't see the marker, but it says we're at 7.325. 7.325 is just off screen. If I zoom out, it is right there. And that could be possibly China Radio. And my database does say China Radio. Yeah, that's Oriental. So I'm getting China Radio this morning. Kind of weak. And I can't, let me mute. The disadvantage of having that loop antenna outside is I can't rotate it. So I can't tweak it to try to get a better signal. Now, theoretically, it's in the right position to get the best reception for China Radio. Now, here's a strong signal here. It doesn't have a Fran marker, but let's scan over there.
These settlements are often paid.
Sound like that was south of me. Okay, that was another strong signal. So things are really picked up on shortwave. It's 6:30 in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida. See, the other thing, let me pause, mute. The other thing I could do, which my friend that generates this database, I haven't asked him to do it, is move all these channel markers out of the database, delete them from the database. He does a good job. What he does is he takes the original database, which is the EIBI shortwave database, which is humongous, and he deletes, or tries to, delete all the duplicates where there are multiple stations on the same frequency. Because what happens is if you use that database and you use the scan function, it takes forever to scan because it's stopping on all those duplicates on the same frequency. So he does that for me. He's a whiz at using Excel and can weed those out quickly. Then what I do is that database, I think, starts at long wave. I delete everything below, I think, 4 megahertz. I delete all those. And then what I should do is I should manually go through and delete things like all these channel markers. And there's other things in there that I'm not interested that I could delete too. Like when I'm doing this kind of scan, I'm not interested. Right, here's one. And the facts. Take that out. So what it's doing is it's now using that database, which is right here, and it's from John. Here it is, John. This is the last one, which was 517. I don't know if it's this year. Actually, I take that back. That's the database that the scan is using. The database that Fran is using is really old. So I don't have a new database for Fran. I need to update that. Anyway, let's move on and let it scan a little longer. Go back into scan mode. So we're up to 9 megahertz.
I'm preparing heart for prayer.
There's that is, hold on. I missed it. Let's see if I can go back.
Christ,
There.
but a Trinitarian is going to say that, of course.
Now,
he
let
was
me-
worshipped because he's God.
9,
Are
that's
there
off
any
screen.
examples in the New Testament of humans?
So that's
humans
WBCQ.
other than Christ being worshipped, Dave? Well, yes, there are. There
Which
aren't
comes
many
in
simply because
loud
the
and
New
clear
Testament is much shorter
for me.
than the Old Testament. But there are
At
some. Let's take an
9.333.
example where Christ himself used
Might be
the Greek word for
9.30.
worship to
Let's see.
illustrate deep respect. It's found in Matthew chapter 18.
There it
This
is.
is the parable where a king was going over his
That's
account,
coming in
and
loud and
his
clear.
servant owed him a great deal of money, 10,000 talents.
I believe that's out of
Now,
Tennessee.
just so
I've
you can
forgotten.
grasp the significance of this story, I've done some maths
Okay.
here.
Well, let it scan some
10,000
more.
talents is the equivalent.
So like I say, you have the choice. You can either stay zoomed out or zoom in. It's still zoomed in a little bit, so I don't see the red marker. There's the red marker. But look how jammed up the signals are, stations are.
Make a really good. They might be called out. You know, the
That's loud.
review board.
Yep, I missed it. Yep, there's WWV. See if I can hear Hawaii. That was the beep on the minute, so it's going to be another 60 seconds. Turn the volume down, that's pretty loud. Then I'll quit. Because it's starting to get warm in here. I have the fan turned off so it doesn't get picked up by my microphone. Let me zoom out, or in. Out, I meant. No, I don't hear the female voice. Now the difference being is the male voice is local inside the United States. The female voice is being transmitted from Hawaii, so that's a long ways away from me. So that's about it. Well, thanks for watching. I'm sorry, I'm still converted over to using SDRs because I like this graphical screen and all these options. You just take your mouse and click on the options, the scan mode, the database from Fran. My database program, we show it to you right here, Cloud Markers, I can't get that to work anymore. That was the one that when you select that plug-in, it would give you a separate little screen with this information, so it didn't clutter up this. But I can't get it to work anymore. A lot of times it will load up, but it won't show on the screen except in a separate window. Matter of fact, I got two windows here. No, let me just try it real quick, and then we'll end this show. So we go to Cloud Markers, we'll load plugin, and I don't see it. If I go down here, there it is over there. And I can't get it to show up on the screen. Maybe there's a new update, but This thing hasn't been updated in a long time. As many of these, they haven't been updated in a long time. I wish that one still worked. If you have any ideas how to get it to work, like I say, it's loaded, but it won't show on the screen. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. See, we not close, let me double click. Nope, that didn't do it. Try one more time. I can't get it to show. Maybe it's on another screen or something. Another monitor. Maybe I was using it one time and I had two monitors hooked up. I'd like to get this back. If you have any ideas, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.